Hello and a very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning in to your favorite news destination. We are bringing to you the updates from the IPL Final 2025. It seems the red versus redder competition has finally come to an end. And after a massive wait, it seems like the RCB, the Royal Challengers Bengaluru, have broken their jinx before the Punjab Kings could have. In their fourth attempt, they have finally bagged the IPL Championship 2025. And what a nail-biting end it was at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. They got off to a little bit of a shaky start. People were thinking maybe 170, 180 wasn't the right kind of purchase that you could get from this particular pitch. But then they went on to put 190 on the scorecard, which was a respectable score given the pitch and its conditions. And with RCB that came on to bowl next in Shreyas Iyer coming up with a dud, Marcus Stoinis going in after hitting a six back to the pavilion, and Shashank Singh's 61 not out was all but in vain. At this point in time, there's too much to talk about. We're getting visuals from all across of Bengaluru. We'll start throwing that on the television screens as well, because celebrations are rampant in Bengaluru. That's the final scorecard. By a mere margin of 6 runs, the RCB defeated the Punjab Kings. Joining me here on the broadcast is Chandrasekhar Luthra, senior sports journalist. Mr. Luthra, many thanks for joining us here late at night. But those are some of the celebration visuals from Bengaluru. Seems like there were screenings galore across of Bengaluru. The caption of E Sala Cup Namade was trending on social media. And now Virat Kohli, who was visibly emotional in that final over, he's broken the jinx. AB de Villiers was there, in the stands. He made sure he wanted to catch that action live, and I'm sure you were catching that match as well. What was going through your mind after the 15th over? It was sort of nail-biting. Nihal Vadera got out. Shashank Singh kept on going with the mantle, but it wasn't to be for the Kings. A royal thumping for the Kings, if I could put it that way.
I think the game was about two players. One is Virat Kohli and another was Shreyas Iyer. The moment Shreyas got out,
Yep.
just scoring one or whatever in the 10th over, I think the game was over for Punjab. It was only a matter of how close they could come. But yes, as you know, they were running out of luck, and why they were holding on till so late. This Stoinis, one of the best hitters in the game, they held him so late, and when he came in, he played that shot with a slow motion of six, and next ball he got out. I think that was also a bad decision on their part. But overall, I think they were
Mr.
never in the
Luthra, what
game
was the
after
turning
10th
point?
over.
According to you, what was the turning point in the game? Was it the Stoinis wicket? Was it Shreyas Iyer going for that score after such mature innings all across the IPL? For going out for that score, was that the turning point? Virat Kohli went out for
I
43
think
and people said, this is the end of RCB.
Well, Virat played very selfishly. Let me tell you, he was not looking in himself. I would say he was trying to play an anchor, which he could never do. He's always been an attacking player. He always loves to play shots. But once his other opener got out, he tried to take the another role of sheet anchor, but he could not prove himself. In that particular role. And even when he got out, obviously the other one chipped in, not with the big scores, but again 20s, 30s, and couple of 19s or 18s. I think that made a difference in the overall scenario. They got on to 190, 191 was not a tough score, but again that was again dependent on how Shreyas Iyer does. Shreyas said in the last game also, if you remember, it was only about one player. Once he got out, I think there was no place for Stoinis till that time. Stoinis would have come earlier, after Shreyas Iyer. But again, they held him so late, and by the time he was coming, there was hardly anything left for to him to do for his team. But overall, I think one player that has completely, I think, surprised everyone, and he stood out, and he should be the man of the match, is Krunal Pandya.